Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris is out on the Goldwing today. Out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing. Back from a long ride, over 5,000 miles, out on the 21 Honda Goldwing. Did a trip out to California, and I made it back safely. I know a lot of you out there have been trying to hit me up to see what's going on with me. A lot of the videos that I've been posting are actually some of the ride out west. So I will have the phone lines open today, 901-468-9032. I know some of you have been trying to reach out to me on my route and catch up with me, but like I said, some of the videos that you're watching are actually rides that I've already ridden. So stay tuned to the channel. I got a lot more video coming out. We had a great ride out to California, over 5,000 miles. Today I'm out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing, and it feels good to be out on the Goldwing. I know some of you have been trying to get in on the Caliente Live. I'm going to be taking some of your phone calls and answering some of your questions before some of the rain moves in. So the phone line will be open, 901-468-9032, if you want to get on with your boy Chris.
Goldwing Ride, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hello?
This is Chris Caliente.
This is your boy Chris out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Just wanted to stop and say hi and just say I love what you're doing. Love your channel. I'm probably one of your youngest subscribers.
Oh, okay. Who am I speaking to?
Noah.
Noah. All right, Noah,
Yeah.
your boy Chris. I'm out on the Goldwing today. We're live, and you have a Goldwing question. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm currently rocking a 1994 GL 1500, which I'm loving. And I just feel like, I really want to upgrade, get to a GL 1800. And I just don't know what I'm looking for in the Goldwings, because I know they changed some stuff,
Right.
Throughout the years. And right now the market is real crazy, because I'm seeing 2001, 2002, 2003 going for 8 to 10 grand. I'm seeing 2007 for 7 to 8 grand. It's insane right now.
Right.
And it's people. I mean, I guess all the market is crazy with any vehicle, I guess. But with the Goldwings, it is just all over the place.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The prices of everything has gone up. I just actually got back from a West Coast ride. Did over 5,000 miles to the West Coast. And the fuel out there, man, one of the stops, I think I paid around $7 a gallon. So, yeah, so the prices are up on everything, especially motorcycles, automobiles, everything is high now. But are you interested in the newer style Goldwing, or more so the previous generation Goldwing?
The previous generation. I mean, the new, I guess the second gen 1800. I mean, it looks cool, but to me, honestly, it's just an oversized Honda ST. But I like the first gen 1800, because it's got that nice big couch feel, almost.
Right.
Kind of similar to the 1500. But what I like most about it, when I took a test ride on one, is how nimble and sporty it was. I was impressed. It was real nice.
Are you into technology, or are you more so you just looking for a comfortable ride?
I'm just looking for a comfortable ride. I love my 1500. I just want to be 1800 because it's just a little bit better at some cornering. Like I said, it's sportier. It's got better gas mileage. Also, I'm also a firm believer in the dark side. I've dark sided my 1500. I like how you can get, and with the 1500s, there's not a whole lot of tires you can dark side with. Right. But I'm looking at these 1800s. There's a plethora of tires that you can use on them, and that's also what I like. And that's also a reason why I'd like to get it, because, you know, I'd like the benefit of a run-flat tire that would, you know, add safety benefits.
Right, right.
But it's just something, I just wanted to upgrade. I mean, if I wanted GPS, stuff like that, I could just, you know, stick my phone on the phone holder, and I'd be completely fine with that. I don't need to get the Goldwing with the navigation. I don't really care about that. And
right.
I'm not big into technology and stuff like that. I just like to keep it simple.
Yeah, well, you can't go wrong with the previous generation Goldwing. They are out there. You just have to find them. You have to look around and find them. You know, Cycle Trader. Some of the dealerships may have them. They are out there. You just have to find it.
Yeah.
It's
just that on Marketplace, man. People think that their vehicles are solid gold, and it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, and they ran. And the price of motorcycles has, you know, drastically increased, especially with, you know, the prices of with gasoline now being $5, $6, you know, $7 a gallon. You know, people are trying to save money, and a motorcycle is a great alternative. And so people are looking to get out and save some money, and they're looking for motorcycles. And unfortunately, the price of motorcycles has risen. So, but they are out there. I mean, you know, Marketplace on Facebook is a good place to look. Cycle Trader, eBay is also a good place to look. Craigslist.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different, you know, sources out there, you know, that will show you some of the previous generations Goldwing for sale. They're kind of hard to find, but they are out there.
Yeah. Because they're just a nice versatile bike because you can, you know, tour on them, and they're light enough where you can commute on them. You can have a lot of storage space, good gas mileage. So I'm pretty sure that's why people are snatching them up.
Yeah, it's a good bike, you know, and no, that was one of the reasons why I bought the 2100 Goldwing. I wanted to take miles off of the previous generation Goldwing because I really love this bike. You know, I joke and I call it an old El Dorado, but I really love this bike, and you know, I purchased that new wing so it'll take some of the miles off of this previous generation Goldwing. But if you can find one, you know, jump on it. They are out there. They're kind of hard to find. Congratulations, Double D. They just picked up the 2012 two-tone black and gray Honda Goldwing. So congratulations to Double D on finding a Honda Goldwing for sale. But they are out there. You just have to look.
Yeah, and to find the right deal because, I mean, it's just, like I said, the market is just all over the place. You're having these first-year models going for almost $10,000, and you've got 2006, 7, 8 going, you know, for a little bit less than that. It's just a weird market right now.
Yeah, it is. You know, unfortunately, we're just living in some uncertain times, and prices are high, and everything has gone up, and everything is so expensive. But they are out there. I mean, when dealerships get the previous generation Goldwings in, they probably don't keep them but a few days. I mean, they selling like hotcakes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's a big demand for motorcycles right now because, you know, even though we took the trip out to California, and gas was in some spots, you know, $6 a gallon. You know, when you're only putting 3 or 4 gallons in the motorcycle, or 4 or 5 gallons, you know, that's really not that much in comparison to filling up an automobile. You know, matter of fact, case in point, I went out to fill up my pickup truck the other day, and I put almost $100 in it from a quarter of a tank, and I was like, wow. And I said, it looks like I'm gonna be on my Goldwing a little bit more now because, you know, the price of the pump is just really, it's really hitting us hard.
It sure is. Now I know that your 2016, that generation of Goldwing, it's getting upper 30s, lower 40s on the MPG. What's the 21 Goldwing? What's that getting?
You know, with the trailer fully loaded, running anywhere from 70 to 80 miles an hour, I was averaging around about 34 miles a gallon. 33,
so not that
34.
much different.
Yeah, and the thing about it, when you're pulling a trailer, your gas mileage is going to take a hit. Not a very big hit, but it's going to take a little hit. If you're not pulling a trailer, you're going to be able to go even farther. But the convenience of having a trailer is going to cost you a little bit more. But to me, the convenience is worth it. But, yeah, my average MPG was somewhere around about 33, 34 miles per gallon. That's pulling a trailer fully loaded. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. But it's worth it.
Well, one last question before because I know you probably got other callers on right now. But have you ever considered putting the Henry's final drive on your Goldwing?
I heard about it. I heard one guy talk and said that he put it on his bike, and it made it run at a lower RPM. He said his speedometer was off. So I don't know how true that is. That's what I've heard, that it'll lower your RPM, but your speedometer would not have a correct reading. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to show too much or too little, but I heard that the odometer is not accurate.
That's what I heard. I heard there was something that you can probably, like for $100 or something, you can buy. I don't know what it actually is. I forgot the name of it, but it'll correct the speedometer. But I've been seeing guys on the first gen 1800 getting 250 miles out of a tank.
Wow. I wonder what RPM
they're running. Yeah. They're putting there, I think that it was running 2,700 RPMs at 70, I think, was what I heard.
That's not bad for the previous generation Goldwing. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
So, I think they make it for the 2018 Plus one. I think it's the same final drive. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I know they got a website. I think it's called Henry. I'm not sure if it's Henry Transmission or Henry Final Drive, but you can actually look it up. They actually got a website, and I've heard good things about it. The only negative that I've heard is that the speedometer is not is not 100% accurate. So let me take this call, Noah, and I appreciate you checking in with me, man. Thank you.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, this is JT.
JT, you on with Caliente? I'm live on the Goldwing.
JT Turner, Indianapolis.
JT Turner, Indianapolis. What you got a Goldwing?
Oh, absolutely, Mister. I have I'm currently got 7,000 miles on it, and every time you told me to keep it. That's one of the reasons I haven't bought the new one. But as I watch you parade around, I think I'm going to move closer to buying the new one.
Well, JT, today I'm out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing.
So you know what? I can tell a difference in both bikes because of the footprint. But when I last looked at you guys riding, Mr. Caliente, you were in California.
Yeah, matter of fact, JT, some of the videos that I've been putting up are actually, it was the ride where we went out to California. So some of the videos that you're watching is actually in the past. It just happened a few days ago.
It's okay. I've enjoyed all of them.
But let me say this, JT. One of the reasons that I actually took the 21 Honda Goldwing out to California, I wanted to see how it performed. That was the longest trip that I've ever taken the 21 Honda Goldwing on, and I just wanted to make sure that it was up to my standards. One of the reasons that I bought the 21 Honda Goldwing is that I wanted it to take miles off of the 2016 Honda Goldwing. I really love my 2016, but I wanted to take miles off of it. I already have over somewhere around 75,000 miles on the 2016. So I picked up the 21 Honda Goldwing to just kind of take some of the miles off of the previous generation Goldwing. And I'm here to tell you that I really like them both. I'm actually impressed with the way that the 21 Honda Goldwing actually performed riding out to the West Coast.
Let me ask you this. Pulling that trailer that you pulled, did you have any reservations that the newer Goldwing, wouldn't maybe handle it as well as the previous generation?
That was my concern initially. If you've been keeping up with my videos, I currently pull the Can-Am 622 with my 2016. Well, after I purchased the 21, I guess about 6 months later, I purchased that Escapade trailer. And I wasn't sure how well the 21 was going to pull that Escapade trailer on a fully loaded, long cross-country trip. I really, I wasn't sure. I figured it would, but I had to verify. So to make a long story short, it actually pulled that Escapade trailer like a dream. I had no problems at all, no issues, no problems stopping. I had no swaying. It performed flawlessly. So, the Escapade trailer behind the 2100 Goldwing, it did an awesome job. I give it an A+.
Well, I've followed you, Mr. Caliente, for about 2 years now. I am officially a retired gentleman now. I've retired.
Okay.
And I have a Goldwing with 7,000 miles on it.
Okay.
And I'm itching to get down to Tail of the Dragon.
Okay.
That's my bucket list trip. I want to go down that way because I'm from Kentucky, and we can mosey over into Tennessee, and the Appalachians, it has endears to my heart. So I want to ride that way. And I watched you guys when you went into Tail of the Dragon one time. Your recommendation was everybody do it one time. That's enough.
Yeah. That's the thing about the Dragon, man. You got a lot of guys up there trying to, get the knee down. They're trying to get the elbow down. They're trying to take the corners real fast, and it's really dangerous up there.
Well, there was a severe accident on there just a couple of days ago. I watched it on the YouTube channel. There was a severe accident and so that makes me have a reservation. But what makes it eligible to take one of the rides with you guys sometimes? But one of these times when you come back to Indianapolis, I know you have a niece here in Indianapolis, and periodically you wear a Pacer cap.
Yes, yes.
So I watch your Pacer gear.
Well, I tell you what, I will be in Indianapolis sometime this year. I don't have an official date yet, but I will let you know when I'm headed that way. When I plan on heading that way.
Be certain to ask your niece. I know she drives a Can-Am that she purchased with you down there. Ask her when is it's something called Bikers on Meridian.
Bikers on Meridian. Okay.
That's correct. Bikers on Meridian. It's a really big time for motorcyclists in Indianapolis. So it'd be a good time to maybe coordinate when you could come in or something like that. But I look forward to watching more of your videos, Chris. You do a great job. Your 2016 Goldwing 1800. That's the mothership.
Yes, sir.
That's the mothership. When she coming down the highway, I just love to see the lights. I laugh. I go, wow, that guy is right.
60,000 lumen.
Thanks for taking my call, Chris. I really thank you very much, and I look forward to looking at more of your videos and staying entertained in my retirement.
Thank you, JT. I appreciate it, man. Send me some pictures of your Goldwing.
Yes, sir, because I want the new one, Chris.
You want now? What are you gonna do with the one? What year is your current?
I don't know. It's only got 7,000 miles. It's got navigation, ABS. It's loaded, silver with 7,000 miles, and it's a 2013.
It's a 2013.
And it rides beautiful.
With 7,000, are you wanting to sell it, or are you just not sure yet?
I'm like you. I don't know. I don't know if I just go and buy the new one or trade it. I don't know what my bike is worth because I'm really not a person who knows what motorcycles are worth. But the guy told me at the dealer he would give me $9,000 for it, and I passed. I said, nah.
Yeah,
not $9,000.
Yeah, and I just got off with a caller, and he was actually consider getting the previous generation Goldwing, and we kind of talked about the prices. But everything has gone up now with gasoline being real high. The prices of motorcycles has pretty much doubled, in my opinion. When you're talking a Goldwing trike, they want $57,000 for a Goldwing trike.
Wow.
So, yeah, the price of motorcycles has really gone up.
Hey, Chris, did you buy the DCT or did you get the manual?
I bought the DCT.
Okay, so you did do the DCT. Okay, I think that's the route that I want to go, Chris.
You know, I recommended that to anybody to go out and buy the new Goldwing. If you've been using a manual, why not just go get the DCT and get something different? You know, I know a lot of guys out there say, well, you know, I like switching gears, and there's nothing wrong with that. But try something different. You know, don't knock it until you try it. You know, initially.
So the DCT, Chris, has the capability to change gears with speed shifters.
With what now? Change
paddle shifters.
Yes. You can put it in manual and let it, change automatically, or you can manually change it, by pushing a button. And so I
can't even imagine, man. Your videos are so professional. Your interlude, your music, man. Put more music, because your music keeps me really acclimated to watching. Your music is phenomenal.
Thank you, man. Thank you, JT.
I'm a 62-year-old guy, but everybody say, JT, you 40. Yeah, I got a lot of toys, from boats to motorcycles to cars, but you can't use them all.
Right, right.
So when I see you guys start riding those bikes, I go, man, I need to ride with some guys, my peers. So I look forward to maybe joining with you guys on a trip someplace one time.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Like I said, I plan on coming up to Indy sometime this year. A lot of times people think all I do is just, make videos, but I actually work a lot, and so I may do spur of the moment ride. Sometimes I don't, it might be spur of the moment. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't give you a date on when I'm going to come up to Indy.
You told me to go. You endorsed me buying that. I bought the Cardo Pack.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I'm actually wearing the Cardo Pack Talk.
I bought the Cardo Pack, and I bought the helmet you told me. I got a HJC.
Okay.
I got the HJC modular helmet. I got two of them.
Right, right.
Of course, my wife doesn't like riding because she's not a motorcycle person, but she does periodically.
Yeah.
She'll ride with me, but I love riding the Goldwing. I would never own another motorcycle other than a Goldwing personally. But
yeah, I feel the same way. A lot of times people ask me, well, what bike should I buy? I said, well, I'm biased to the Goldwing, so I don't knock a person for what they buy. I say buy what make you happy because it's your money.
Chris, I'll be very candid with you, man.
Right.
I've had 3 Goldwing 1800s.
Okay.
I've had 3 of them. And I'm just ready for something different. I just want the new body. I want the new bike.
Right, right.
That's the only reason. I don't have no problems with the bike. Every time I get on it, I feel fascinated. I feel blessed to own what I got. It's only got 7,000 miles. The music is good. I'm still on the original tires.
Let me ask you this question, JT. How tall are you?
I'm about 6 foot.
Okay, 6 foot. How much you weigh, if you don't mind me asking?
175.
Okay, so we're about the same. We probably kind of got the same measurements there. You can't go wrong with either bike. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're both nice. Sometimes when I walk out to my garage, I look at my 21 Goldwing, and I look at my 2016 Goldwing, and I may stand there like a deer in headlights trying to decide on which bike to ride. And, the previous generation Goldwing has features that the newer Goldwing doesn't have, and the newer Goldwing has features that the previous generation doesn't have. So it's not one magic fix.
What I like about the new generation, I like the technology.
Right.
I like the technology. I like the power windshield.
Right.
I like the reverse mode. I like the Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
I like some of the things on the new bike that the old bike doesn't have because I've had 3 of them. So I'm not really, I could care less about the engine.
Right.
The engine, the bike I got now is as fast as I would ever want a motorcycle to be. That bike will flat out fly.
Yeah.
And it's so smooth and quiet. I can't believe you haven't sold your previous one because I've seen a lot of people asking you to buy it.
I've been thinking, every day it changes. Some days I think about selling, and then other days I say, well, I'm not going to sell my bike. I guess if somebody, want to make me a formal offer, they can always give me a call at 901-468-9032, or they could text me. But to be honest with you, the previous generation Goldwing has features that the newer Goldwing doesn't have, and vice versa. One of the things I like about the previous generation is it's more comfortable. To be honest with you, I would have been more comfortable riding out to California on the 2016 Honda Goldwing. I really would have been more comfortable, but the 21 Honda Goldwing kind of give me some things that I really like that Apple CarPlay. I really like that, being able to mirror my GPS onto the screen. Like with the previous generation Goldwing, okay, let's say you're running your GPS, and you're getting into a city that, you know, may be heavy populated or a lot of traffic, and you're looking down at your navigation, and if it's not updated, you know, it may lead you wrong if you're following the GPS, because sometimes they may change up the streets or something. You know, they change up the streets, or they may update the streets, and your map is not updated. One of the things I like about the newer Goldwing is that it mirrors your phone, and if you're looking at Google, Google automatically updates, so you know that your maps are current, and you don't have to pay money to update the maps. On the previous generation Goldwing, you have to update the map. So it has features that the new one doesn't have, and vice versa. It just depends on what's more important to you. But hands down, the previous generation Goldwing is more comfortable. It's easier on my body.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just more comfortable. But the newer Goldwing just has better technology.
Yeah,
you know,
that's where I'm at at this point in my life right now. I would just like some newer. I just want to change. That's all. I don't really need another bike. I'm blessed to have the bike I have, and I enjoy it. It looks brand new. It's just my wife says, "You're going to get the new one?" And I'm like, every time I think about it, I go, I don't deserve it. I don't need that. I have a beautiful bike.
Right.
I have 3 convertible cars. I mean, who needs 3 convertible cars?
Right.
But my wife says, "Oh, why don't you get rid of one of the cars?" Okay. But they're all paid for. So, you know, at this point in the game, when your toys are paid for, you're like, okay, I can have all of them.
You know what the problem is? And not just with you, with me, with a lot of us. You know, the flesh can't be satisfied. You're going to always want something better. You're going to always want something different. So the newer Goldwing is kind of like a breath of fresh air. It's different. It's newer. You know, it's the latest bike. So you kind of like have the urge to want something different, something newer. Not that you're dissatisfied with your previous bike. It's just something different. It's like the new iPhone. You know, right now the iPhone 13 is out. Well, in a few months they'll have an iPhone 14. So the people with the 13 will jump to the 14, or if they have an older phone, they would jump to the 14 because it's the newer thing. So, you know, we're consumers, and we're just kind of caught in that. We're caught in that area to where we just want the newest and the latest.
And the fact that Chris, that I've had 3 GL 1800s, you know, and they all have been the same.
Right.
There hasn't been other than color. You know, I haven't. You know, the most miles I personally have ever put on a bike.
Right.
Since 2013, I put 7,000 miles on the bike. I typically would trade them every 2-3 years. I'd have 2,000 miles. My Honda dealer. The only reason I don't have one now, my Honda dealer went out of business.
Wow.
They folded.
Wow.
My dealer folded, and and so I would be remiss to say I can always go buy a bike, but I had a relationship with my dealer.
Yeah.
And you know, they would be able to talk on the JT and the trading. Now I'm just, you know, I'm like, those guys don't even know me down there, so I'll just keep what I got. So last week I was there because I'm putting new tires on my bike, Chris. And I'm going back, sir, with the original tires. I'm not going to do the black side, the dark side, because I don't ride major routes like you do.
Right.
I remember in one of your videos you said, hey, if you drive, you know, if you're a patient kind of person and you don't drive a lot and don't go cross country, stick with the original tires.
Right.
And I heard that, and I said, well, that guy told me to stick with the original tires, so I'm going back with, I want to say what's on my bike, sir, on Bridgestones.
Right, yeah, the Bridgestone G704, G705.
And, Chris, they want $1,000 for 2 tires.
Woo. Let me say this since you brought up tires. Now, I haven't confirmed this, but someone told me actually today that they said that Bridgestone has discontinued the run flat, the 195, 55, 16 run flat, the tire that I use for my dark side. Now, I hadn't confirmed that.
Okay.
I need to look into it. I actually got 2 calls on it. So apparently there's some information out there. Maybe some people out there have some information that I don't have. And they're saying that Bridgestone has discontinued the run flat. So I hope that's not true. But, rumor has it that you're not going to be able to get get any more run flats unless you can, maybe buy, what's already currently out there. But Bridgestone is not going to be making any more run flats. So
Chris, since I value your opinion, you think the Bridgestone is a good tire to go back with?
OEM, or you talking about the run flat?
The OEM.
Oh yeah, it's a good tire. You're only going to get you might get 10,000 miles out of a Bridgestone G704, G705. You might get a little bit more out of a Dunlop. I'm not sure about Avon or some of the other brands, but
well, they gave me a quote at the dealer just a couple of days ago of $1,000 to replace both front and rear tire,
wow,
including labor. And that's labor and changing the oil on the bike. So I told them, okay, they got it set up for next week because I want to ride it safely.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, they are charging good money to change out the tires, but they in business to make money. They in business to make money.
Unless you want me to bring it to the Caliente garage.
Hey, we could definitely have a conversation about it. But
I need new tires on it because I'm going to go on a trip with the Caliente riders. And Chris, before I let you go, because I know you got lots of people trying to call in, I would like to personally order one of your Caliente shirts. How do I do that?
What size do you wear? What size are
I'm going to wear a large.
Text me your information. Send me a picture of your bike. I'm gonna lock you in, and I'll text you the information on how to get one of my shirts.
No problem, Chris, and I thank you for taking my call, and good luck to you, man. Stay safe.
Okay. Stay in touch with me, JT.
I certainly will, and I'll send you I'll get you some updated Pacer gear.
Okay, that'll be great, man. All right.
Okay, Chris.
All right, send me a picture of that bike.
Thank you for taking my call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. So we're out on the 2016 Honda Goldwing. Just taking some of your calls. I know a lot of you have been trying to get through. The phone line is buzzing, 901-468-9032. Some of you guys have questions. Some of you just want to check in and say hello. Some of you have questions about the newer Goldwing, which is better, the previous generation or the newer Goldwing. Some of you have been watching my videos where I actually rode out west, and I was on the newer Goldwing. But that doesn't mean that I do not like the 2016 Honda Goldwing. It is a comfortable, very comfortable motorcycle. So I'll be talking about that a little bit later. So we're going to be going to the phone line, checking in. I know some of you guys are trying to get in. The phone line is open, 901-468-9032. Hello?
Chris, what's going on, man? It's D-Lo from Las Vegas.
You're on with your boy Chris. I'm live on the Goldwing. Anything you say can be used in a Caliente video. What's going on, D-Lo?
Man, I can't call it. Look here, I'm missing you guys. I'm missing my Caliente family, man. Y'all fooled me coming to the West Coast from the East Coast.
Hey, man.
I'm missing you, bro.
Man, hey, I enjoyed it, man. Thank you for all your hospitality, showing us around. Stay tuned to the channel. I got a lot more video to be putting out on the Goldwing, riding on the West Coast, out in Las Vegas. Yes, sir.
Look here, man. I look forward to it. Look, let me tell you something. You, as well as the rest of our Caliente Goldwing family that brought them wings here in Vegas, man. Y'all don't know. Chris will show up anywhere. I'm trying to tell you, man. He'll put a message out. Next thing you know, we can wind up, taking the Goldwings with a big question mark. You never know where the Caliente riders will show up. I tell you, man, I miss you guys, man.
Yeah, I miss you too, D-Lo. We coast to coast, east, west. We riding. So That's one thing about having a Goldwing. You know, it'll take you there. So we
I'm trying to tell you, man.
advantage of it.
Hey, look here. Let me tell you something. You guys, man, as much as I miss y'all, and plus, big shout out to our brother Mark down there in California. He may be hitting it like I'm hitting it here and feeling it, but just to let you know, thank God you all made it safely back to the East Coast, because as of right now, it is 2:30 Pacific time. It's 106 degrees here in Las Vegas.
Woo! It's smoking hot. Smoking hot. It's 86.
Now
It's 86 degrees here. 86 degrees.
Well, see, that's why we got to put a warrant out on you, because you left it caliente hot out here, man.
I left it caliente hot. Yes, sir.
That's right, man. Well, look, I just wanted to call in. I'm on duty. I just wanted to call in real quick, man. Let you know I had a great time with you guys. Next time, myself in a little bit, we coming out there to the East Coast, and look forward to seeing everybody, man. I just had a blast. And
but we had a great time, too, man. We really enjoyed it. I got a lot more footage to put up. I'm just getting started. Some beautiful scenery, some great conversation with the guys. So just stay tuned, man. More to come, featuring D-Lo. Out here on the Goldwing, doing it live. I know some of you guys love to do the live on the Caliente Goldwing. We're doing it live, taking some of your phone calls. We may take one more caller, 901-468-9032. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel. Got a lot more videos coming up of our West Coast ride out there in California, over 5,000 miles on the 21 Honda Goldwing. It performed flawlessly. So, look like we might have a little rain up the road. We're going to take one more caller, and we're going to try to take it on in before we get rained on. Hello?
Yo, what's going on, Chris?
You are on with Caliente. I'm live on the Goldwing. Anything you say can be used in a Caliente video. What's going on?
Oh, not too much, man. Not too much. I saw you was going live, and I got a question. Are you on the 2016 or the 2021?
I am on the 2016 Honda Goldwing.
Oh,
yes,
broke
sir.
out the big dog after a week of traveling, 2 weeks of traveling. You broke out the big dog. How does that feel to be back on the big Goldwing compared to the light and sexy?
This 2016 Honda Goldwing is so comfortable. You know, I took the 21 Honda Goldwing out on the West Coast because I wanted to see if the 21 could make the trip. I wanted to make sure that it would perform. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have no issues with the trailer behind the 21. And I'm here to tell you, Dustin, I had no issues whatsoever. Now, I must admit that I was getting a little bit of back pain. You know, I added the Corbin seat, and I added the Healy bar risers, and it changed the angle of my handlebars. So it kind of made my back ache a little bit and my upper back with the angle of the handlebars. Had nothing to do with the seat. It was just the angle of the handlebars. But the 2016 Honda Goldwing is so comfortable. It's smooth as butter. I think that if I would have taken the 2016 Honda Goldwing out to California, I think I would have been more comfortable on the 2016, no doubt.
And looked almost as good.
It looked almost as good.
Look almost good. 21 does look good going on the road, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
It sure does. But I was wondering that, you know, how, now that you've taken, that was the biggest trip you've ever taken, too. That was a trip for all of us. But, yeah, I was wondering how your thoughts would compare now that you jumped back on the 16 after being so long, you know, day in and day out, 500 miles a day on the 21. If it felt so much more relaxing and like an old friend, that's you back on the 16.
Well, first of all, Dustin, I like to first say thank you for leading us out west, giving us the grand tour, showing us around Utah, Colorado, and Arizona, Mexico, and I don't want to spoil it for the viewers, but I appreciate you, Dustin, for leading us on that journey to the west. As it relates to the 2016 Honda Goldwing, you know, I really missed it. I think that I would have had a more comfortable ride if I would have taken the 2016 Honda Goldwing. But I wanted to make sure that it was going to be reliable, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to perform, and it really did. I have no issues with the bike. I have no regrets for taking the newer Goldwing out west. I love that Apple CarPlay. I love the digital miles per gallon. I love the electronic windshield.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now that you've had a week or so to reflect on the trip, I'm sure that I would like to know what I'm sure most of your viewers would like to know. What's the first upgrade now that you're going to do on the 21? Now that you've had that much time in the saddle and time to think about it, what's you going to change? What have you got your eye on?
Well,
What's next?
it's a couple of accessories that I would like to add to the 21 Honda Goldwing. Now, one of the things that I've added since I've been back from the trip, I added the throttle. I guess it's called a throttle boss or like a throttle holder, where if your hand gets tired, it kind of you rest your hand on that little. I'm
paddle.
I'm gonna call it a throttle boss or a throttle paddle. So I've added that to the Goldwing. I think that was needed. I think that my next accessory, I may add a trunk light to kind of, just put a little more light on the tail. And I think that's it. It seemed like it was one more thing I wanted to get for the Goldwing. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But as far as what I need, I can't think of anything that I need. The things that I just named off was a want. So an extra trunk light,
okay.
And I think that's it, Dustin. I think that's it. I think just maybe getting an extra trunk light.
Extra trunk light.
Yeah,
now
on the outside. On the outside.
On the outside, right, to just make it more visible. Now, that,
right.
I tell you, that says something, though. That says something for anybody out there worrying about it. A lot of people take a big trip and they think, I need to add this. I'm going to put on foot pegs. I got to have this. And they think of all the stuff that would have made it better. If all you can think of is to add a light on the outside just to make it look better from behind, and that's pretty good. That says quite a bit.
There is one thing that I know what it was I wanted to add. I want to add the Healy bars.
To change that angle.
To change the angle, because the thing about the Corbin seat, when I added the Corbin seat actually pushed me back a few inches. So it made me, stretch out forward trying to reach the handlebars. So I called myself adding the Healy bar risers to angle the handlebars inward so I can reach the handlebars. The only problem with that is that it made my shoulder blades, push close together. And as a result, I was getting some discomfort in my upper shoulders. It wasn't the seat, it was the angle of the handlebars. So if there's anything that I would like to add to the 21 Honda Goldwing, it would be Healy bars. That way I can, just adjust them to my comfort level, and a trunk light for visibility. Other than that, nothing else that I'm interested in adding to the new Honda Goldwing at this time.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I know it performed extremely well. I know, I'm not gonna say too much. I've been watching. I know where you're at in the videos and what's to come. So I'm not gonna spoil that either. But it performed flawlessly. I thought it did great.